This is my absolute favourite houseplant in the whole world. It's called Oxalis triangularis, also known as the purple shamrock or the love plant. And the really cool triangular leaves, they open up in the morning and then they close themselves up at night, and I love that. Now, when they're happy, they grow really vigorously and they fill up a plant, and it's possible to take off a division, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do now. So, you want to take your plant and put your hand over it and try and get it out of the pot. So give it a tap like this. There we go. And you can see there's some fibrous roots here, but what we're looking to do is to divide the bulbs. So I'm gonna just break into the plant, slowly teasing some of the outer bulbs away. And then I've got a little bit of a section here, which I'm just gonna separate away. Now, this is the fiddly bit, which is difficult to do when you're being filmed, but I'm just gonna gently try and tease it away. And the leaves are gonna get really angry with me and start to fold up, but they'll get over it. So let's try and get that out. Da, 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 da. Nearly there. Oh, come on. I'm trying to cause as less casualties as possible, or as little casualties as possible. There we go. With some success, I've separated the bulbs, and you can see them all in here. This is where they grow from. So I'm going to put the old one back in its pot, and I'll pot that out properly later. So we had a few casualties, but that's okay. Now, I've got an empty pot here, and I'm just going to fill that up with some compost. And then I've filled it about half full, and then I'm going to put this in, and then I'm just going to put some compost round to anchor it in here. So we've got our new division. Now, this plant is very stroppy, and for about 4 days I'm going to expect it to flop down, not to open up properly, until it really crosses with me. But give it a chance, they always come back to life. So I'm then going to give it a nice spray here. Now, one of the secrets to keeping your Oxalis triangularis, or the love plant, really happy is to make sure it doesn't get waterlogged. Now, to do this, I would recommend using like a mister to water it. And then every now and then, if you put it on a saucer, you can give it a drink from the bottom, but you really don't want it to get waterlogged. Right, you can see a little bulb bit there is sticking out, so I'm going to take that away. But other than that, it should be good. I would go and put that in a sunny position in your house. It doesn't want to get hotter than 27 degrees, but that should be okay in Britain. And yeah, just let the soil dry out in between waterings, then keep misting it once a week, give it a really good drink. And I hope that you enjoy it. It's one of those really responsive plants that you know is alive and is responding to your actions. So it's my favourite house plant to have. And I'm going to keep potting up this one, if you want to keep watching. So just going to add a little bit more compost in here, and then just fill it back in around. We started off with one plant, and I think we've had about 10 out of it now, and I keep giving them to my friends. So it's a lovely thing. You don't really need to go out and buy loads of plants all the time. There's always a way of making more. And again, I just want to give that a little mist. I love doing this. Da, da, da. There we go. And might go and find a pot and even do this one as well.